Hey guys, I'm about to head out onto a run, and then I'm going to come back and jump rope, and then I'll do some more stretching, and then I'm gonna get ready for jiu-jitsu. So no, for kickboxing and jiu-jitsu. So stay posted with me. I'm going to run. You might see some footage from my phone. We'll see how I feel about doing that in these videos. But yeah, I'm about to go run for at least a mile, and then when I come back, I'm gonna jump rope. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Gonna put in the work. You gotta put in the work, you know. You can't even. I think you can't even train martial arts in peace, bro. They're sending the military after us, man. Wow. Okay, so this is, in my backyard. I'm doing 20 kicks each leg because I'm trying to work up to a very powerful side kick that I can use in sparring. As you can see, my flexibility still isn't very good here. Oh, also, this is future me. This is, you probably know this already, but this is future me. I'm speaking to you from the future. I'm trying to work on the kicks. This is my first segment of it, so I'm just trying to do the left side kick. I can't exactly bring up the leg straight, and I can't bring the leg up super straight yet. So I'm just trying to do what my body can do, and I know that if I continue to try to kick like this, my body will eventually open up and I will gain all the strength needed for these movements. But for right now, my kicks don't look very great. See that? That's about as high as I hinge my hip, and that's about as far as I extend my leg there. So it's really just all about, not giving up, continuing to do the reps, even if you feel like you look silly, because I know this is in my backyard. Like, I know my neighbors are looking at me like I'm a crazy person or whatever, but there's a reason. Also, this is in 2x speed. So I'm not just moving this quick, really. This is in a 2x speed here. So you can imagine how slow these kicks are really coming out, because it took me 5 minutes in real time to do that. And the reason is just because the mobility is bad, and I have to step into the kick. You see how I'm stepping into it? I'm stepping into it not because I need to. Well, it is kind of because I need to. Like, I feel like I can't get the leg up without momentum, so that's what I'm doing. But I decided that, if I want to throw of course I'll never throw a side kick really from stationary, but being able to throw a powerful leg kick from a stationary position is it's valuable. It's a valuable skill to have. So you see that I just don't have I can bring the knee up pretty high. I can't hinge my hip open that far just yet. But that's why we're stretching, that's why we're doing mobility, and we're working on it, right? So I'm just recording everything so that you guys can see exactly what's going on through my head and the process of me, gaining this ability. So here I am, I'm coming back. This is after some stretching. I've probably been stretching for a couple of days after, when I recorded this, or maybe one day or like a half a week or whatever. Now my hip feels a little bit better, and I feel like I don't actually have to step to bring the hip up. But as you can see, my leg is not going up much higher. It's a little bit higher, You can kind of see that, my leg looks a little bit straighter. That's my right leg, though. My left leg is not the best. And you can see that I'm doing the kicks quicker. Still in 2x speed, but you can see that, that's my left leg, not the best leg for this, but it's doing pretty good, too. And so, just doing these kicks, trying to be able to, I'm visualizing an opponent or like a thing to hit that's there, and I'm just visualizing kicking that opponent with the force of my hips and with the momentum and stuff like that. I think I felt better, so I decided to do 20 more. So I ended up doing 40, I think. I don't know. You see how I'm feeling my hips, outlining the line of the hips, reminding myself that that's how it is. I have to turn it into the kick, right? 1, 2. Also, I think it burns. Also, that area burns a little bit when I do these, because I feel like that area is just tight. It's just, it's tight and it's weak. So by doing these, I'm activating those muscles that are necessary for this kind of movement. So it may look useless, like, oh, you can't kick. Even if you can't kick, you should be kicking because it's important, It's important that you gain that skill, right? So, I've been a boxer, been doing the boxing thing for a while, but, if I'm going to be doing kickboxing and stuff like that, I need to be able to kick. So this is the work necessary and needed work for that. I need to be able to kick. I have to stretch. I need to gain a level of mobility that I didn't have before. So this is just me doing that, And I think I try to talk to you guys for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I just talk about how, be continuing to stay consistent, and never giving up, never give up on your dreams, Or right there now. Oh my goodness, dude. Body moving or whatever. I like to stay in the States. A lot of guys switch the stance, and I do sometimes end up right. This way. Crazy accuracy. It's hot on the ground right now. Gotta keep up. Freaking bird. This ground is too hot. my feet. Woo. Woo. Guys, the freaking ground is so hot. I burned my toe, like jumping around out there. Well, I burned like the bottom of my foot jumping around out there, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna find somewhere a little bit more cooler to do that stuff, or I'll just put my shoes back on. I'm probably gonna just put my shoes back on. I didn't want to do it with shoes because I never really fight with shoes on, but I think the shoes will really help me out, so I'll be right back. As you guys can see, I completely burned the ball of my foot. It honestly took a while to heal. It was pretty crazy, but I like the positioning of the burn because it shows that I have really good technique. You see that? Right on the ball of the foot. There is no question about probably how I was moving or whether I was moving good or bad, because just look at that. That burn is almost, perfect ellipse over the ball of the foot. That is so good. A really good sign of good footwork and good technique, in my opinion. I've never shown signs of fatigue, but it's worth trying to work out this entire song. Bad sparring session today. Well, I actually looked at
kickboxing class. These are the guys taking the class, and that's our coach right there. Pretty cool.
So you're saying like once you started to turn, once you started to get up, he still has a pretty
Hey, so this is me. Just did kickboxing and jiu-jitsu. Kickboxing was really fun. In jiu-jitsu we focused on heel hooks. I only did one roll at the end of jiu-jitsu and maybe 2 rounds of sparring after kickboxing. Alright, see you later. I didn't get any submissions today, and I got caught in a heel hook and a straight ankle lock after class. Okay, that's the summary. And the next time I see you guys, I'll be back at home and we'll be stretching.